I can count off, I guess.
Alright.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hopefully my mashing doesn't get picked up too much on there. On the
Oh,
mic.
it's okay.
I
I think
mash
Real was
everything.
intentionally bringing their controller up to their microphone during mashing sections, so it's alright.
I just like to speed mash everything and it can be loud.
Yeah, I mash too much at random parts where you don't need to mash. I'll just be idly mashing around. It's like, wait a second. And there's no dialogue happening for like half a minute right now. No wonder my hands hurt.
My game looks so weird now. I turned my game to full brightness because I feel like it makes it slightly easier to see things, but it looks so whitewashed now.
I hope it helps though.
Yeah.
Glint, were you the person that said when I asked why Batty has night vision goggles that they're like the opposite of night vision goggles?
Oh, I did not say that,
they're
but
day
that is
vision
correct.
goggles. Yeah, it's like, I don't remember who said that, but congratulations for adding to the deep male mole lore.
Oh, I died.
Did you die in the first jump or the second one?
The second one. I go for the full out.
Oh, all the way?
Yeah, I go
The triple dashes around. I've done that like once or twice. But...
Both of my boxes didn't break.
Don't you love boxes? It's great.
They're great.
I don't think they've improved since the demo. They've been the same way the entirety of this game's existence.
I heard they have no idea why it's happening.
Just make them really, really like fragile. Make them blow up if you get anywhere near them, even if you're not dashing. Just immediate. I tried to grab water again. I thought about it. I looked at it. How did I almost miss that jump? I took a really weird angle.
Yeah, first run of the day. Well, not of the day since you runs earlier, but
First run of the
first run
last.
of the session.
Yeah.
Oh, that was interesting.
Oh, that was terrible.
Today is the day that I learned that you can dash against the fence.
I broke 2 boxes on the second button again.
How are you breaking 2? Like
I'm hitting the
of
corner
button?
between the 2 of them and the button at the same time.
I missed the
I
button.
got a 24 on the 3rd button press. I don't care about the time being good, I care about it looking nice. My goal is 10101 and then I'll stop running forever.
This is a perfect example of me spending way too much time on one particular level in this game.
Hmm.
I just got a 34.
Nice.
You finished it. That's the important part. I'll say it again, watch Miles during any cutscenes that he's in because his model starts doing weird things every once in a while.
What is it?
There's like a floating mug that sometimes is behind him. I know after one of the turtle cutscenes, 100%, that also happens.
I think this is the only sliding level IL that I don't currently have the record on because of the speed boost nonsense.
That should be the actual name for it.
Speed boost nonsense.
Yeah.
Because I'm losing like 0.6 here. There's no way I'm losing 0.6 here other than to the speed boost. Because this is like the slide level with the least amount of things going on.
For sure. I'm excited to fall into the pit repeatedly trying to do windmill skip. Or not windmill skip,
That's
windmill
great.
jump. I don't know.
Yeah, kind of the same thing, I guess.
It's a skip using a windmill.
Yeah.
It's not skipping the windmill. Well, technically I guess it is. Skipping going on the windmill. I don't know. It works both ways.
Yeah. Skips taking it going up. Even if it's not technically the windmill part. But
Let's go, Rick. Woo!
Rick's store just opened. I'm sorry, we'll never talk to you.
Maybe after the run, Rick.
That's a category extension. Buy 1 article of clothing from Rick %.
Any %, but buy a hat. It doesn't matter what the hat is.
Okay, middle of the run, you gotta go over there and buy something.
I've gotten a really weird like head bob motion during doing that jump, and for some reason
I do
works. I do what?
You like jump with it.
Yeah.
I fell. I can't wait to route more all radishes. I feel like it's gonna be super fun to run.
Yeah. I'll have to watch Bananas run a little bit more. I watched the one, obviously, because I verified it. But
I always feel like there's more text during this part than there actually is.
yeah.
There's just so much cutscene that happens prior to text.
Oh yeah, splits. I forgot that.
Yeah, as long as you split the first and last splits, it's all good.
Yeah.
I like always miss my split I have for floor 1.
Oh,
'cause
there's
I've
a
got
floating
split.
mug, I think. Yep, there it is. Just like sitting on the ground behind him.
Just hit the rock. Alright, now to not die doing my stupid trick here.
Oh yeah, I definitely did that. You mentioned it and I'm like, I'm gonna try it, and then went straight off the edge.
I've only fallen off one time.
I've only done it once and I've fallen off every time I've tried it, so I'm scared of it
Saved
forever
like a
now.
second and a half.
Oh nice.
No, I missed the second button. So I always get sub 2 first button. With it. That was terrible movement.
At least can wear the eye patch now.
That's important.
Oh, I
I'm
forgot to
gonna
split
pick up that.
again! Like a couple seconds ahead.
Right. Oh my god.
Trying to see, can I move correctly during the black screen? No. No. I don't know where I was going.
I was in the right direction, but I messed up a dive.
Yeah. It's just like the worst thing is when you like land on and just start bouncing over and over, and it's like, I just want to get off of this. I just want to be done with this.
Have you had it where when you're going down there to get to the snow level and you land on it and you're just sitting there bouncing but the cutscene still plays?
Oh, I think so? Maybe.
That's great to watch.
I have definitely gone inside of that cannon though, as the cutscene's playing, and never do that if that happens. If that happens, quit out of the cannon
So,
really quick.
so it does do something stupid?
If you complete the level, it replays the cutscene again and you don't get the powers though.
Oh,
So I did that on a run, and I'm like, oh, that was such a cool thing, wow, and then didn't get the
yeah, I
power.
was curious about that. I actually tried it yesterday, tried to get it yesterday, but I didn't get to the cannon properly.
Yeah, there's like a you have to stand in a pretty specific spot, and I just kind of accidentally did it.
Good to know not to do it then.
Yeah. Maybe if you, actually you can't open it up and then do the dialogue, because if you press A, obviously, then.
Yeah.
Unless there's a way to advance dialogue without, I don't know, I don't think start advances dialogue. I don't know, I've not had to ever answer these questions before. I don't want to do any races yet, I'll come back later.
Dang it. Slightly overmashed and jumped.
Yeah, I kind of accept that I'm gonna do that half the time, and if it happens, it happens.
Just like, get in the cannon.
In the cannon multi.
Jump here.
I've had so many weird deaths on this level. The second level for Ancient Ruins, like it's. It
You
just
just
sometimes.
randomly die here sometimes.
It just happens. I don't even feel
Just
bad.
like that.
Oh, what happened?
I decided that I needed to dash off the button.
Oh, jeez. My brain does that, where it's like,
Cool.
I've never done something before on a run, but there's just like a thought, it's like, why don't you try that? It'll be fine. It'll
I
work.
don't think I meant to try it. I think my head just got like ahead of myself trying to do the dash after.
Yeah, I feel that. The end of the level looks really cool though with all the waterfalls. I never noticed that before. I'm curious though.
Well, second time.
Nice. I'm curious how this world works where we enter the level from one direction and then we fire the cannon leaving the level the other direction, but we somehow end up in the same place that we started. It's a very small planet.
It's a small world.
But then how can we get to King Rat's lair? See, this is where my line of thinking went. I was like, why can't we go there then? How did Miles get hurt going to King Rat's lair when we can't reach it yet? There's too many questions and not enough answers. Hopefully Male Mole 2 will answer all these pressing lore questions.
I died again.
What happened?
No, it's okay. I just, like, I jumped early. I'm trying to make up time. I died like 4 times on windmill jump, so.
Oh jeez.
No.
It sometimes just does that.
Yeah.
It's rude.
I'm usually completely fine at it. Oh, I died. Oh, no, I lived. Let's go.
Nice.
I died. No.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm usually fine with some practice, but
I've not hit a split so far this run. I'm gonna get this one. I'm not gonna miss.
Splits.
Where we go, we don't need splits.
Oh, this is such a bad mine.
My head's been thrown off on like what's a good split for each one because of the new cutscene skipping stuff.
Yeah,
But 102 looks so weird right now.
I agree. After sitting here 106 the whole time and now I am a 102, it's like, alright.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah. Closer to under 1.
Yeah. I think the devs are really wanting it to be under an hour because they're like, do you think it's gonna be under an hour? Do you think it's gonna be under an hour? It's like, I don't.
Just cut out the intro and we'll be good.
Literally, the intro used to be skippable by accident. The whole entire like vacation scene at the beginning used to be skippable if you just mashed A. It would play all the dialogue during the black screen. And you would instantly go to the part where Batty's hanging out and saying hi.
They should bring that back.
Yeah, I think they realized, like, we kind of talked with them after they removed tree skip, the original tree skip, and I think they realized that it's okay for this stuff to be in the game. Because there used to be 3 tree skips in Spooky Swamp. Well, there's only 1 level in Spooky Swamp in the demo, but there used to be a tree skip on Scavenger Hunt.
Gotcha.
I got a 22.00 on that level at one point. And I know it was that because it never showed a 22 until the end for the postcard. It showed 21 the entire time, and I frame counted it, and it was exactly 1 frame off from being a 21.
Aww.
And then the demo got updated and it got removed, and I'll never see a 21. It's the sad, you know, it would have been great, but
they taunted us. They were like, what if we put the tree skip back in?
then it actually wouldn't be that much faster now. Like, that level's been optimized enough where...
It'd still be a little bit.
Yeah, it's like... It would save about as much as Windmill Skip does.
It's like a 32 now, right? Is that what the time
I
is?
think it's even lower than that. I don't know. I had a good time on it, and then it got beat,
I think you're
and
second.
I got really sad.
I think you're still in the same second window as Pinash's.
Yeah, I spent a couple hours on it, didn't PB at all. Got really demotivated, did it a couple times on stream to warm up and got a PB on it. I'm like, whatever. Doesn't make any sense.
I don't know if it's a strat for IL, but I was like messing around with that stage yesterday. I wonder if dying after the second key is faster.
Third key?
Second
Yeah, the
Wait,
one key at the
yeah, I agree,
beginning,
yeah.
then the one in
Yeah,
the water,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
the one on the cliff. I think it takes a little bit too long to fall down,
Okay.
but technically maybe.
I opened the leaderboard. Are you kidding me?
You needed to check how you did.
Did you open it before or after? Because before is
I opened it before because
Yeah,
now
I've done
if
that
you
once.
match Y, it just happens now.
I've done that. I forgot when, like Ancient Ruins. I think I did that on a run. I was like, what am I doing? Where am I? Got very confused, and I just kind of stood there for a second.
Hey, the hops.
I died at the end. Okay, this is I'm just getting all my bad luck out on the first run here.
Shout outs to Glint for all the Spiky Island strats. What a good gamer. Taught me everything I know.
I'm so proud.
I still haven't beaten isBullets time, but you know, my bullets time is doing alright. I didn't think that time was gonna last so long when we were testing stuff on the leaderboard.
Ugh, 40.
I really want to do the like the Mole Lover 69 and just like get like a bunch of IL PBs.
I was thinking of something silly like that. But
Yeah.
who's this random newcomer in the scene?
Yeah.
They're doing so good, so fast.
Yeah. I think I've mentioned like Mario Lover 5 or like Mario Lover 65 like
Yeah.
every single stream for some reason. He comes up, I don't know. Fictional Mario runner. I don't think I could run the same game for a hugely extended, like on the scale of even like a year. I don't think I could run the same game for that long.
I used to be able to. I ran Jack and Daxter for 3.5 years. But nowadays I just haven't been able to really sit down with like, a game for as long. Same thing with Hat in Time. I did Hat in Time for like a good 1.5 years.
I did Super Hot for probably a year. That was about as long as I spent on a game.
What was that?
I'm really, you know, I really get the desire to go back to that because there's like one more milestone that you could get with that game now, and like I see it and I really want to do it, and then I realize it'll take like multiple months to get back up to speed to where I was a few years ago, and then I lose all the motivation very, very quickly.
Aw.
It's cool though. There's a couple people that might break it, and I'm just happy to see somebody do it.
That's good at least.
Yeah. Same thing with Lovely Planet. Someone came through and just spent probably like a year and just broke all the times for it. I feel bad because like I don't know that too many other people are actively running it anymore, but like I'm really happy about it anyways.
But it happened.
Yeah, me and Sigma went back and forth on that game for like for a while, and then we did a race at GDQ, and then we both just stopped running after that. That was about it. I don't know what happened to Sigma. I think he's still around. He used to run Ori, Lovely Planet, some other stuff. I always wonder, every once in a while, I'll be reminded of somebody that I used to do a similar game with, and those just kind of like disappeared for a little bit.
And some people just kind of come and go.
I just want to make sure everyone's doing alright.
Yep.
Well, I might be doing bad on every other stage, but I got a 31 on Spiky Islands.
Oh my goodness! I would like your time on a PB as my IL time. I got like a 35, I think, and I was very happy with it. I was very proud of myself.
But the fact that I just beat Spiky Islands probably puts in perspective how far behind I am right now.
No, you're doing fine.
You're alright.
Well, I got a 58.100. How did I get a 100? Oh, I think it had a rounding error, like it sometimes does.
Yeah,
And,
likes to do that.
I've never gotten a 100 as my final time though. I've gotten it on elevators before, on King Rat's Lair, where it pops up as a 100, but I've never had it actually show up as my postcard time. That's kind of interesting. I've not ever like disliked Yeti Ridge. I don't know, like
I've
people are
come to
talking.
like it a lot
Just-
actually now.
I don't dislike Yeti Ridge, but it always scares me once you get past Diamond Slope because of Uphill Mirage and the last one.
Yeah. But I say Eerie Cliffs, I'm like, wait a second, wrong world. Oops. The 4th level for every single world is just called Eerie Cliffs, fun fact. Yeah, I was watching one of my friends run the game, and I think every time he gets to Yeti Ridge, like the blocks flipping throws him off. Like, I feel that. Casually, I was a complete wreck trying to do these levels. I'd be like, oh, platform there, I'm gonna jump on it, and then it would not be a platform. Yeah. Like, how many times is it gonna take to get through my head?
Dude, even as a runner, it still hurts my brain. I have like specific muscle memory for where I do jumps so I don't mess things up.
That's probably where I'm at right now. Like, if I got off the cycle, I would probably
It throws me off so
tragically
bad.
die.
Like if you do an accidental jump somewhere that you didn't mean to, and all of a sudden it's just like
Where am I?
everything's off.
What's going on? I think for the 4th level for Yeti Ridge, I kind of just, at the end of it, I just kind of freestyle it a little bit, whatever block cycle I get on. Because I do a bunch of mashing when I go up hills, so the cycles just get all thrown off.
That's one of the main reasons I don't
Hey,
grind
time
IL
save here?
on this page.
Hey, the magical time save.
I have 38 seconds on Uphill Mirage apparently.
Nice. Oh,
Apparently
do you
that's where
split every
part of my
level, or do you
time is from.
split every chunk?
Every level?
That's fair.
I'm just waiting for the auto splitter. I just split at the beginning and end.
Oh, the boxes broke. Thank you, boxes.
Oh, at the end bullet slalom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pal doesn't like to break.
I died.
I've very consistently run into it, not had it break, and then dashed the opposite direction and had it break.
I think I've come up with a semi-consistent way of having them break. I like I jump into the hill before it, and then I do a small jump, and then I like do a really long dash, and the end of the dash animation tends to break them every time.
So nice.
I would say that's proper, except it failed just now. Because that's what I go for too.
Yeah.
The boxes do what the boxes do. Sometimes.
It's like at the beginning, I have a strat that mostly works for the first 2 sets, but sometimes they just decide not to work anyway.
Can you mash up?
Oh, that was a really bad time for bullet slalom. No death at least.
Yeah. I have to always watch that one pebble at the end. I feel like everyone knows the pebble I'm talking about at the end of Bullet Slalom. Like right before you get to the keys. I've definitely bonked that enough times where I've just become very averse to it and I just stay away from it.
I try my best to avoid it. I lost a run there during the race on it. Nicked it and just fell.
Yeah, the race is
it.
usually when I get hit. I bonk it.
It's just because there's so many bullets coming at you in that one.
It's. Oh, I just like threaded the needle between those bullets on the key maze, and then I just missed the last key. It's one of those days. That one, I think it was Squid asked a very good question of why is there a button at the end of the second level for Yeti Ridge that makes the bridge go up? Why isn't the bridge just there? I don't know. Sometimes you just want to press buttons. Gotta get the use out of those ground pounds.
Oh, of course.
I'm still confused why the Spiky Island gold medal time is so low. Like a 55, right? I think that was the last gold medal I got casually.
I don't remember.
I didn't know any of the strats for
No!
it. Just...
I did do sort of a jump right at the end.
Oh jeez.
Oh no. That was like the second to last jump.
Oh yeah. I've been hit by the cannon sometimes during that and just forgotten how to game and died.
Yeah, I'm convinced multi has training weights on right now. I'm like going nowhere.
11.
Oh my god, what's going on?
I don't think I've done that ever before. On the first or the last ancient ruins level or ancient temple, whatever it's called. Anyways,
The waterfalls.
the wheels to get you up to the second level, I just like missed the second wheel, and then the camera angle is just really weird, and I'm like, where am I? I've never been here before. I mean, it's not a bad place to make a mistake. If you're gonna miss a jump, it's better to miss it when there's ground underneath of you.
Yeah.
I haven't kept up with Squid. Is Squid gonna do runs? Squid already done runs?
I don't know.
Hard keeping track of who's done runs and who's not.
Everybody knows that Melmo's the next big speed game.
Not too bad.
It's a good game to run. I will say, eventually this game definitely is going to have very tight leaderboards if people keep up with it, because of how relatively consistent levels can be.
Yeah, there's not really any RNG.
Yeah, it's all skill-based.
It's all brain RNG.
So eventually we'll have top times that are like, I don't know, like one flat 40, one flat 39, one flat 43.
Yeah.
Just really close together. This is just the kind of game it is. Alright, let's see if we can hit the windmill cycle.
I don't even know what the speedy windmill cycle is.
It's pretty much the same thing, you just need to catch the later cycle after it.
Is it just like the retracting platforms at the end? You have to get on those?
Yeah, so instead
Oh
of waiting out,
jeez, that's
on the platform,
gross.
you jump the gap to the one that's like around the corner, and then you jump off of that one to the second platform there, which one that was.
I'll take my 49. I'll be fine with that right now. I'm just happy not to like that one coyote time jump you have to do during the level. I'm just happy to make that jump.
Yeah, right at the start.
Yeah, it scares me. Well, the non-restart cycle, the platform isn't quite as far along.
No, I messed up.
Oh, jeez.
I thought I made the cycle to jump off the little piece of platform, but I didn't. And then I fell off and I couldn't back it up. I bet you could make the same cycle actually if I jumped from there to make an earlier cycle. I'll have to try that one time. Well, I'm getting like a 58.
Yeah, I think before this, or like early on running this, I got a 58. I'd be very happy. Like anything under an hour, it's fine because I didn't sit down and practice it. I just kind of went for it, which is like that's not a good level not to have practiced.
Well, for when we had the intro thing, it was pretty easy to get the best with the intro because it was like a 53. But now without the intro, you kind of have to practice it to actually make the cycles.
Yeah, there was like an awkward point when I thought the update was coming out for in a couple days, so I was like practicing all the reset cycles, and then like it didn't come out for a little bit, and I was just like, I guess I could do runs. I don't know. Do I just keep practicing?
Yeah, I was just doing runs and didn't really mind if it came out or not. I just was sad because I ended my stream and then a half hour later they posted that it came
I
out.
saw that. I was like, oh, that's so mean of them.
Could have done a run right then, but nope.
Pukat, that is actually exactly what I expected. We've been through this reality hundreds of times. You and me have done battle endlessly. We're trapped in a temporal loop.
Does it fully count as a battle though? He's trying to hurt us, but we're just trying to.
We're just pressing some random convenient buttons that are here.
Yeah.
I mean, they do result in his death, so.
Does
You know.
Multi know that that's gonna happen? At least the first time.
I don't know what's going on in Multi's brain, honestly.
He's just trying to deliver mail. And all of a sudden he's being told to go and fight some space pirate turtle.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, why am I going left?
I excuse all of Multi's actions because Multi's supposed to be on vacation right now, and honestly, if you're upset and destroy someone's spaceship because you were supposed to be on vacation after your year, I get that. I feel that. We've all been there before. How's it going, Glint? How's the run going?
I just entered the last level of Ancient Ruins.
Nice.
So not the hottest, but we're plodding along right now.
It's okay.
I got a, what was it? I think it was a 207 on Uphill Mirage because I died like 5 times.
Ow.
I died like 5 times before the checkpoint
Oh,
somehow on that stage.
Ouch. I had one time for the last snow level. I died near the end, and then it put me all the way back to the beginning because apparently I didn't touch the checkpoint before the keys.
oh wow! I don't know how you avoided the checkpoint.
Yeah.
It's actually more impressive.
It was so stupid. I was like, why am I at the start?
I've thankfully resisted like the urge if I die if I've hit a checkpoint to like press the analog sticks in. I'm like, I have to force myself not to though because it's just an impulse from practicing.
Are we not allowing that for runs?
No, you can do that during runs, but like if you've hit a checkpoint, you don't want to do restart button because obviously
that's how I've been resetting if I die.
No.
We're
As
coming back to
moderator,
that.
I'm gonna come up with the most weird, obscure rules. Haha. That'll teach them speedrunners.
You can't beat my time now.
The rules will change every single time someone beats my time.
So you're close to my time, so you can't do this anymore actually, so your run is invalid.
Yeah. Unfortunately, only people's names that start with I can do runs. Sorry about that.
Just change my name to I Headstrong.
Well, I got Windmill Skip.
Nice.
Nice.
I was really confused for a second, like, but why are you doing windmill skip? You're so far in the run. What weird level order did you end up doing?
I just had to save all my luck for this one level.
I had me and Ro did 2 races, and I was like a minute behind going into King Rat on my second one, so I was like, I'm just gonna go for everything. And I got everything. So now I like have a 30-second gold on that I can possibly get. That's gonna be not fun. Sometimes you're just kind of in the zone for King Rat and just everything works. And then sometimes everything goes wrong.
Parts of it, but not all of it. I haven't had a clean all of King Rat yet.
Yes, Maddie, I would like to buy some hearts.
I just want to do my Phuket 4 skip in a run. I haven't done that yet.
Phuket 4 skip just like closing the game?
Well, it's not really a skip of the entire thing. It's more you can just damage boost off his bullets in the middle of the air in one section. And it's very spooky.
If you go right, you don't have to deal with any of that, and I think it's slightly quicker. Because you can make it to them without having to hit anything.
Part of me wanted to joke about getting the auto-scroller skip, but that would be mean.
Well, it's basically you damage boost off of the bullets. I go right in Phuket 4 as well, but after you hit the third button, is there 4 buttons in that fight or 5? I don't remember.
There's 6.
There's 6 buttons in that fight?
I think it's 5.
It's 3 and 3.
Oh, that's 3.
That's Phuket 3.
Oh, right, 4. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They all kind of
there's
mix
5 and
together.
4.
They're all pretty similar.
They're all basically the same thing. But yeah, between the 4th and 5th button, instead of going back to the invisible platforms and kind of like doing a big circle, you can just jump between the 2 buttons and then damage boost off of his bullets onto the next button, and it's very scary.
That sounds extremely scary.
It's actually not that bad, because if you go right, it's when he's firing the most bullets on screen. So you literally just throw yourself at it, and you'll eventually hit a bullet and then be fine.
Ooh, don't die in the auto-scroller.
I died before hitting the last button in Phuket 3.
Oh, jeez. At least it starts you at the second half of it.
Oh, does it? Let's go.
Yeah.
More unit.
I just went straight in the water in the first level of Spooky Swamp. Didn't jump at all. I just decided to take a plunge.
You needed to take a swampy bath.
Yeah, some purple Kool-Aid bath.
At least it was right at the start. It's like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of more painful ways to die in that level. The one like gap between the 2 platforms right at the end where the camera's moving.
I'm so afraid to do the end because of that.
Yeah, if you do short hops...
And I was like, oh my god, I don't want that ever again.
Yeah, if you do short hops, it shouldn't happen. If you do long jumps, I think it does. I just spammed the dash and jump button, and it's not happened to me yet. There's one part that's good about how I play this game, it's usually Spooky Swamp, which means it's gonna go horribly. There's some wacky strats you can do on vanishing bridges. I've just... nah. We have to like squeeze by the boxes at like beginning portion of it in the little alcove to jump across there, and sometimes the boxes just don't break.
No, I just jump around the boxes.
I just wiggle my way across the bridge and...
Awesome. I didn't get to jump off of the edge with the cannon.
Oh, jeez. I had the scariest thing happen where I like dashed and then dashed right past the cannon, and then I just jumped and prayed and I landed somewhere.
And then I decided to take a swim on the second attempt instead of climbing the tree.
I mean, like I said, sometimes you just need to take a dunk in the water. It's good
I'm
for
struggling here
us.
all of a sudden. Usually this is eerie cliffs that I have a problem with.
It's my time to catch up.
Just don't fall in the water during Spooky Swamp and you're good to go.
We should get negative time added to our timer for every successful tree skip we get.
Oh, there goes me randomly PBing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just burned, what is that? 40 seconds it looks like.
God, you go so fast if you dash on this desert.
It's so much
level.
better. Whenever I was watching people, I was like, why are people not dashing?
Oh, please! Okay, good.
Do you know if the boosters make any difference on the stage?
That was
Or
so
can I
scary.
just like hug the wall and not try to
I
hit the wall?
hug the wall for most of it. The boosts near the end are important, like from the checkpoint on they're important.
Multi tried to give me a heart attack. I tried to do the jump towards the 4th key, and I bonked on the side right as he was about to jump. I had to like evasive maneuver, ground pound back, and try not to die.
I got middle, let's go.
Let's go. Whoa,
This
wow.
is how I make up the time.
Getting
Save
that
those
half a second.
frames. Woo! Yeah, I think I'm losing time on Spooky Swamp. Just a little
We'll
bit.
pick up the game,
Oh yes.
at least casually.
It could be Glint and Glint G-Lint on the leaderboard.
How about we just all change our name to Glint?
All Glints.
I kind of want to change my name to the dark blue theme because it's basically the color of everyone on the current 80% leaderboard. Let's have everyone have the same color.
I noticed that actually.
Yeah.
When I submit, I'll break it.
Just change my name to Pink.
I've
I'll
got
do
pink.
We have a color war. We gotta make a rainbow on the leaderboard. That'd be pretty cool.
Well, you can have them. You can have the rainbow color.
This is how we make it up. Okay, we're gonna get the auto scroller skip.
Okay, if you get the auto scroll skip, I'll just reset my timer. I will let you be second place. It's all you. Or first place, I don't know. You can just. If I got auto scroller skip, I would feel so inspired to go fast that.
What a great scavenger I'm having.
If anything, I would love for them just to put like one random platform on this stage that's high enough for you to be able to jump to the end.
So you'll be able to get over.
Yeah.
Or just let us get up on top.
Yeah.
Can already get close enough with that. It doesn't let you get up top there.
I had the scariest jump on Phuket 4 last PB, where the invisible platform didn't appear after I hit it. So like,
Oh, I saw that.
I grazed the edge of it and I about had a panic attack. I thought I died, and then I realized I was not falling. I didn't know that was even a thing you could do. The range you have to be to the platform for it to appear is a little janky. I feel like it should be a little bit more sensitive if you get anywhere nearby.
Yeah, sometimes, or like they'll like poof into existence and then go away for a second and then come back.
And then sometimes like if you die on a level, old invisible platforms will just pop into existence from really far away. Oh, there's that floating mug again. There it is. After Phuket dies, it's like very, very visible. Doesn't die, he just explodes off screen. He's probably fine. He's fine. He's
fine.
It's fine.
It's like King Rat, he's fine. He's just firework.
Oh, I fell in the water in Erie Cliffs. Shoutouts to Erie Cliffs.
I fell in the water twice on Scavenger.
I almost did. I got pretty close.
I had the one stupid one right at the start. I went to start the early platforms and I just missed the platform entirely and dove into the water after the first key.
Sometimes you just gotta do that.
I want to get better at not having to go around the tree for the fourth key. Like, I think you just jump from the closer side, right, Bullets? You just like... Because you have to like get onto that little like platform and bounce on it to get to the platforms where the key are. I have no idea.
For the fourth key?
Yeah.
Oh,
like
the bridge you have to jump on?
Yeah, I jumped from the other side of the tree just so
I usually do that. I usually do that during PBs because it's a little bit of a safer angle.
I just did the exact same thing I said I had happen in the swamp, but in Phuket.
Oh.
I was ever so slightly to the side of the platform and just slid right off the end.
Oh.
So, stop doing that.
I don't know if it's faster to reload area after doing Erie Cliffs. I just thought about that.
I do.
I think it might be.
I don't know if it is, but I just do it anyway.
Especially, I mean, once... Actually, is there a load screen when you do that? Because if there's a load screen, then probably with the load remover it'll be faster.
There's a very small load screen. It's mostly him falling.
Oh my... Okay, that was...
Since he has to do the long fall.
Tropical Pizza Bay is so chill at the beginning now. Crush all the boxes and hang out.
But now I can't get an ILPB during it.
That's true. Whatever my IL is gonna be that way forever. I got a 23 or something. I was very happy with it.
So I've never grinded the final beach level IL because you have to restart.
Yeah, it's gross. It's not.
Probably
There's
why
a
no
couple
one else
levels
has
that are not
touched it
fun.
since I PB'd in it.
Yeah. 33, 40. I think that's good. I don't know. I don't know what
Yeah,
anymore.
33 is. For...
The restart cycle.
Yeah.
Alright, now I just need to not fall into the void. Just in general, I guess, but also specifically for this level. I think I'm gonna be behind after all the level cleanups. No matter what I do here. I've died more this run already, I think, but I feel less bad about it.
I have definitely died a bit more.
I don't want to talk about it.
That's fair. I just
That's the
took
first
my
time I got it first try for Fury Cliffs. So that was a nice time save.
What cycle did you get on?
It was the second cycle, but I've always
that's
done
good.
the second cycle when I run.
Second
But
style
usually I dive into the water first.
Like if you're not on like the top of the canopy by like 9 seconds, there's like almost no reason to jump. If you do 10, you have to like spam dash, so once you land you go onto the platform that still exists and then like curve back around and do some mole kung fu to get through. Yeah, I'm gonna be like 5 seconds behind. If only I had a split where I died twice coming up. It's okay, I have a chance to die 5 million times there if I want to.
Just let us catch up a little bit.
That's
Just
fair.
die
It's
a
more
couple
painful if you
times.
die in the races because like it's got that cutscene at the beginning and you just have to sit there and look at it.
Just you stare at them chilling in the ground.
Yeah. Shoutouts to Red Mecha Mole that jumps immediately at the beginning of the level and is never to be seen again. I would love if one of the Mecha Moles just jumped straight off the edge at the beginning. I want to do more. I did like a really silly video of like seeing how long you can wait at the beginning of the level before you start moving and still beat the Mecha Moles. I want to do that for a couple more. You can wait 35 seconds for the beach level and still make it. I think you could probably do like 36 or 37. Because at the end, the yellow Mecha Mole, who's the first, like the furthest ahead, just goes in a circle at the end. I'm like, oh my goodness.
It's like, hey, you gonna pass me? Come pass me.
Yeah.
Come on.
Get stuck in the loop.
I cannot wait till we have a screen shake option.
It's pretty bad for Phuket 4.
Yeah. Oh my god, I messed up my platforming, so I missed the cycle. Phuket 4. No.
What am I doing? What the heck?
I wonder that every day what I'm doing.
It just took me 8 seconds to start this level, pretty much. That's cool.
Oh jeez.
And
Well.
then I died anyway.
You know,
Alright.
Male Mole sometimes goes that way, unfortunately. I didn't bonk into the guardrail this time on Ancient Temple, so we're already doing better. Lost how much time did I lose? I lost like 58. No, not 58. 48 seconds? 38? I can't do math. I can't do math while not speedrunning, so doing it while speedrunning is asking a bit much.
Oh yeah, that skip is like super free. Okay. It looks super scary, but it's not that bad. The like damage boost on Phuket 4. He's shooting like a wave of like 3 bullets, so you have like a massive thing to just make contact with.
Lynn, were you the one doing like the damage boost strat on scavenger hunt? Or is that someone was doing it, and it makes me extremely anxious every single time I see it.
Is it the one where I do? There's one where I take damage so that I can make it through the ending.
The ending, yeah.
Yeah.
The very last section there.
Yeah. where do I go? Oh, I need to go do levels. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, go down to Spooky Swamp. I'm sure the routing is not perfect because I did it, so there's probably some mistakes in how I decided to route it. But generally it was just, hey, we want to do races because races are faster than normal ones, and the lava level has like a bunch of really slow levels. And it's also last one.
The first lava level is the main issue, because there's some fast ones in there, but the first one is pretty slow.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there potentially might be some mixture of levels that's fast, but you would never swap all of the magma world for another entire world because...
Well, especially because you unlock it so late.
Yeah, and the race is one of the slower levels, or the slowest level that it has. All the other races, I mean, like the Dry Canyon ones, 17 seconds. Carrot Fields, if you do it right, is... If you do it the way that I don't for the race.
Or you could do it how I just did it and fail the jump once.
Yeah, that's what I'm scared of doing, like 50 minutes in, so like I do baby struts. I take a ride around.
I didn't even jump, I literally just fell off the edge.
I mean, you know, that's actually fine. I usually am okay if I fall off. It's worse when you jump like a
and you're just
tiny
like
bit
hit
early.
the edge and die
And
off of it.
I've gotten to the point where I can realize, like, I see it, I'm like, not gonna make it, I'm gonna bonk right at the end, aren't I? How did I die on this level before? I just looked at where I died, I'm like, there's no reason Multi should be anywhere near that side of the platform. For Spooky Swamp, for Vanishing Bridges. Like, where the two, the spiky wheel things, the pendulums, I guess, where those are, like, I just fell off the edge away from the camera. I have no clue why Multi was all the way over there and then dashed straight off. It definitely wasn't me, it was Multi taking over.
I just decided that I needed to do a very short hop into the water for the coconut race.
You know, at least it was a short hop.
It was obviously because I really wanted to see my numbers in my time because I died at 1290. Entering King Rat's lair at 52:30. Whee! Oh, there's so much that can go wrong. I'm so excited. We're going in with positivity. I like that you can technically skip a platform on the very first one, but like if you miss it, it's just the most miserable death at the very beginning. And they're so hard to skip. They're like so tight.
Yeah. Same thing on the third floor. There's like the sinking platforms. You can skip one of those.
See, I prefer those ones.
Yeah, those ones, I go for those sometimes. It depends how I'm feeling. You know, depends on my mood, you know, what I've eaten on the day, if I'm hydrated enough. That sort of stuff. What did I just do? That made no sense. I didn't miss a cycle, but I like zipped around everywhere and flung Multi places where he shouldn't have been. Jeez. Just one of those King Rat lairs already, and we're 30 seconds in.
Nice movement.
Ooh,
One spacing is slightly off, and just everything else goes off from there.
Yeah, it's really easy to get thrown off like that. Oh, I lost like all my speed on those bouncing inflatables.
I hate when you don't get the big speed there. It's just like, go, Multi.
Yeah, it's pretty tragic.
You don't need to go this slow. Oh, I got the double text. I got 2 power cells, I wish.
I got the double text and then didn't get the 2 power cell pop-ups. It was actually kind of interesting. I think I stopped mashing quick enough where I only got the one. Oh, I just jumped right as I entered the elevator, so now I'm in the back of the elevator. I jumped like right before it freezes you. Wow, if only that was helpful at
check
all.
out the back of it.
You know. Glint, how's your run doing?
But
I just realized that I didn't finish all of the beach area, so I have to go back and do that so I can unlock the race. But other than that, you know, it's plodding along.
It happens.
I died on Vanishing Trails race. Back end of this is falling apart a bit, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's very easy to. I think it's easy to overlook the races because like they're just kind of you're really going. There's no like stopping like in other places. But like there's still levels. They're still difficult.
Oh, I got the double again.
My goodness.
Double power cells.
If it actually gave you double power cells, it would be the best thing ever. When I got it the first time, I'm like.
And then it just counts at 29, 29, 30, 30, and you're like, ah.
Yeah.
Just give me the extra power cell.
Oh, I think I just broke my camera. Interesting. That's not good. My camera's just like slightly more spaced out away than I think it should be during this section. Oops.
I've had that a few times on the mine level. My
Interesting.
abandoned mine.
Okay, I think it fixed itself once I started rotating around.
I have learned not to try and cut a specific corner at the start of floor 1 though.
Oh.
There's a way to have the lava actually flow above you in floor 1. And it gets stuck at the bottom because the wall appears there for some benign reason. I tried to show one of the devs that, and I think they left right as I was showing it. I'm like, oh well.
So you can make a pretty good jump to one of the moving platforms at the start, but it just breaks it.
Oh. Yeah, I think there's probably some strats you can do with like triple gold hearts or something like that. You can probably do some really funny stuff, but I haven't found anything yet.
I died right at the start. That was cool. What is going on? The back end of this race has been something.
Oh, I forgot. The platform switch colors. Interesting. Boss fight. I jumped straight towards it with all the confidence in the world. And there was no platform. I've gone the I'm even stubborner line twice in a row as well for mashing. I don't know what. Okay, apparently stubborner is actually the correct word. I didn't think it was. I thought more stubborn was correct, but apparently stubborner is also correct.
That's a word?
Stubborn? I thought it was a joke that it wasn't a word, but apparently it is a word. And now I don't know who to believe. My reality as I know it has been crushed.
I just blame the English language.
It's a pretty messy language, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Bullet, have you seen the strats I do for that was bad. For what do you call it? For the King Rat fights for floor 2 and 3.
I think I've seen some of them.
How you can like land on the fence, like the little tiny ledge of the fence for
Yeah. I need to clean up the actual fights for King Rat, because I think my platforming's fine now, but I think the actual King Rat, yes, of course.
And you go a little further into the fights than I do.
You don't need the checkpoint for the 3rd floor at the end when you go in the elevator. You can kind of cut the corner there.
Yeah, I always forget that one.
Or if you're at full health on any other ones.
Health.
Yeah. Did I really just lose health before the final floor? Good times. I decided to fall into the lava and lose the heart before the fight even started.
Yeah. You didn't need that heart.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a tragic death on the rooftop, aren't I? I can feel it happening. Oh, it's gonna happen. I already took another hit.
Oh no.
Part of me was just tempted right now to just take an intentional death and then restart. But I'm in too deep now. I need to like actually think about what I'm doing, because usually I have full health at this point and I can kind of just
Gonna go through them.
Yeah, if I take a hit, I take a hit, it's fine, but now I have to be a little bit more mindful. Well, I have one heart. I think I should just intentionally die? I'm just gonna intentionally die.
I am having some awkward problems during this run.
Yeah. No two male mole runs are the same. Well, that was a really bad rooftop, but I think I'm still PBing by like 20 seconds. 25
Nice.
seconds maybe?
Congrats on the 101.
Yeah. That was the 55 rooftop. What a beautiful run. Got a 55 rooftop. That was really messy. Like, it's not awful. Like, I didn't die, but I sure did want to make it not go well.
I need to beat this race before you finish your run.
You got this. Thought you're about to be like, yeah, I already finished. Like,
It's like, yeah, actually, I've been just joking this whole time.
it's like Emperor's New Groove. It's like,
I got
how'd you beat us here? To be honest, I don't really know.
The game just started feeling bad for me, so just
A portal
into some
appeared.
layer, yeah.
101.39. I lost 0.5 seconds on the last split. my movement on the epilogue was terrible. Not even worth submitting.